So why Rocky Raccoon? I mean, initially the name and raccoon, and if you know me, you know that that's true. But no, there was a lot of other reasons. I mean, the race is really well known and notorious for those darn tree roots.
Video?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're walking to get the packet.
Oh no.
Shit.
What do you
She's
think,
on
Nancy?
drugs.
You're on drugs.
We're getting the packet.
Yeah, with the packets.
Honestly, my nerves were like going crazy at this point. Here's a picture of the course map. There are 4 aid stations: Dogwood, Nature Center, Damnation, and the far side. The 100-milers will do 4 loops of the 25-mile course, and the 50Kers will do 2 full loops and then head out for a 3rd loop for an out and back. And this is the point where they can have pacers available with them.
This literally could not happen without one of those. And a huge, huge round of applause and thank you to the Huntsville State Park staff.
So after the pre-race meeting, we took in some of the sights of the lake and chatted with the race director for a bit. And then I dropped my drop bag for Damnation off, and we headed back to the Airbnb for some food and rest. I think I was in bed by around 10, and I think probably asleep around 10:30. So I got a good amount of sleep, probably around 5 hours. Good morning. So today is the start of Rocky Raccoon 100K. Holy cats!
Holy cats?
I'm ready and excited and nervous, but it's gonna be great. See you on the other side. We have our very important pre-race porta potty photo. Hugs to those two, Brian and Nancy. Oh goodness, you can see I am not quite sure about things, and excitement and nerves on my face here as we're about to kick this thing off.
Start of the Rocky Raccoon 100K. Here with some of my friends just running in the woods today.
Hey y'all.
What's up? What's your name?
Olin.
Olin. Hey, Svenja.
Hey Svenja.
What's going on?
A whole lot. Pretty cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
Olin must not be from Michigan.
Okay, guys. Rocky Raccoon just hit 8 miles. Check it out. Sun is shining. Warm weather. We're doing the thing.
This was taken coming up to Damnation Aid Station, which I came into real strong and ready to see Brian and Nancy and get some well-deserved food.
All right.
This is a shot of the Damnation Aid Station and how the drop bags are organized. This is the second to last aid station that you hit before the start finish again. And this is me going out on lap 2, waiting for that nutrition to hit my body.
Okay, guys, greetings from Rocky Raccoon. So lap 1 is done. We're 25 plus miles in. We're going out on lap 2. Lap 1, not gonna lie, hurt way worse than I thought, but that's okay. Lap 2 is a new loop, new attitude. We're gonna listen to some good jams. We're gonna give lots of high fives, and we're gonna smile, and we're gonna do the thing. Walk when we need to, run when we can, and enjoy it. Huge shout out to Nancy and Brian for being in my crew. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And Texas is beautiful. We've got great weather. The sun is shining. People out here are awesome. So we're gonna have a good day. Hugs. All right, Rocky Raccoon. We're running again. We're 27.5 miles in. Yay!
So once the salt tablets kicked in, I was really able to start running again once my cramping subsided, and came across a gentleman who, him and I stuck together for most of loop 2 until unfortunately his nutrition bonked out on him, and then it was my goal to get him safely back to the start finish. These photos, however, are of the Nature Center aid station, which is the last aid station that you hit before heading back to home base, the start finish. So these folks are real critical and really the heartbeat of this race. So thank you so much to all the volunteers.
Hey everyone, so about to go out and do the last 12 miles of the 100K, feeling it all, and we're gonna finish the damn thing and we're gonna smile. Get over here. And Nancy is gonna carry me and we're gonna do it.
Not literally.
Well, not literally, but she's gonna be my
What you don't see is moments before this, I was hysterically crying as I was in so much pain and wasn't sure how those last 12 miles were gonna go. From some tumbles I took earlier on the race, I think that I had overly strained my left hip flexor. Putting weight on my left leg at this point was pretty unbearable, and so my strategy was to keep my stride as short as possible and just try to shuffle when I could. However, those sneaky tree roots, every time I would accidentally hit one, it would send a burst of pain through my whole body, and I would remind myself to save the tears for the finish line and channel that energy. I'm so happy to say that at 1:30 in the morning, I crossed that finish line and earned this belt buckle. Thank you to Chris McWaters, race director, for being out there and being my first official hug when I crossed that finish line. And to all of the runners out there, thank you for showing up, for bringing your heart and your grit. Y'all inspire me. And to my tribe, thank you so much for all the calls, prayers, texts, and well wishes. I so appreciate them, and they were deeply felt. To Mom and Dad and Brian, thank you for letting this girl dream big. And to Joanna Myers, thank you for getting me healthy. To all of my races, I can't wait to see what 2020 holds. Dream big, y'all. Thank you.